Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Garibaldi and I am here for Friday's math lesson. So make sure you have your Envisions math book and a pencil. We're in volume 2, Envisions volume 2, and a pencil and or crayon. And turn to page 521. And I'm going to share my screen with you so you can see. We're on page 521. We're still talking about 3D shapes and solid figures. And so let's do this. Let's see if I can zoom out. There we go. Perfect. So take a look at Jackson here, and it says Jackson wants to put flat shapes behind door number 1 and solid figures behind door number 2. So you're going to draw a line from each shape to the correct door to show how he should sort those shapes, okay? So we're going to then count all the shapes on the shelves and then cover one door and count the number of shapes that are behind the door you can see, okay? So we're gonna play a little game after. So first things first, we've gotta take either a crayon or a pencil. Let me use purple today. I love purple. Okay, so we're gonna use either a crayon or a pencil. And we're going to be drawing a line either to door number 1 if it's flat, or door number 2 if it's a solid figure. So let's go ahead and start with this sphere, okay? The sphere up here. Is that flat or solid? Solid. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to just take my crayon and I'm going to drag a line to door number 2. Just like that. Easy peasy. What about this red square? Now it's not a cube, it's just a square. All right, and squares are 2D, so they are flat. So we're gonna draw a line from the door to the square or the square to the door, okay? Because it's gonna go in door number 1. And what about this cylinder? Cylinders are solid. So you know what I think I might do? I'm gonna do a curvy line. I'm gonna do around it. I'm gonna go there. So then that way I don't draw a line through any of the other shapes. All right, what about this triangle? Triangles are flat. And we said cylinders are solid. What about this cube? Cubes are solid. So I'm gonna do a little curvy line to door number 2. What about this rectangle? Rectangles are flat, so I'm going to kind of do a curvy line again to there. Let's see if I can. There we go. Perfect. All right. What about this circle? Circles are flat. And this triangle? Triangles are flat. And this cone? Cones are solid. Good. Cones are solid. Nice work, you guys. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to count all of the shapes on the shelves. Okay, so let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 shapes all together. Okay, solid and flat shapes. Now it says we're going to cover up one of the doors and we're going to count the number that are behind that door. Okay, so let's cover up solid. How many shapes are solid? Well, I can count my lines here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of the shapes on the shelves are solid. You know what's interesting? We had 5 solid shapes. There's 10 shapes total, which means how many shapes are flat? What number plus 5 equals 10? 5 plus 5 equals 10. So that would mean that there must be 5 flat shapes. Let's count and find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're right. 5 shapes. So there were 5 flat and 5 solid. All right, my friends, let's turn the page. We're going to go to page 522. 522. Okay. Now, you're going to listen to the clues. You're going to put an X on the shapes that do not fit the clues. You're going to put a circle around the shapes that the clues describe. Okay, so let's try number 1. And you can see, I'll read it, and then you can see how the author went ahead and marked their paper. Okay, so I am a solid figure. So you're going to notice they crossed out the triangle right away because the triangle is not solid, it's flat. So it can't be the triangle. So it says, I am a solid figure. I can roll. I have only one flat surface. What shape am I? Well, this one is flat, so it's not solid. This one does not roll, so they cross this one out. But this one, look, the cone, it rolls. It has a flat surface. So a cone is the answer. So they've circled the cone and they've crossed out the other 2 shapes. Okay, you guys got the hang of it? Let's do number 2 together. Are you ready? I am a solid figure. Are all of these solid figures? A sphere, a cube, a cylinder. Okay, they all fit the clue, so let's keep reading. I'm a solid figure. I can roll. There's one solid figure on number 2 that cannot roll. Let's cross it out. So we're going to cross out the cube because cubes do not roll, they slide. Okay, next. I have only one, wait. Oop, that didn't make sense to me. I gotta go down to the next line. Here we go. I am a solid figure. I can roll. I can also stack. So which one of these 2 solid figures are able to stack? The cylinder. So we've got to cross out the sphere because spheres don't stack. And we can circle the cylinder. So the shape is cylinder. Good job, you guys. Let's turn the page to page 523. Oh, more of the same. I love this game. Okay, here we go. Number 3. Listen to the clues and let's see if we can figure it out. Sorry, bumped my camera here. Number 3. I am a solid figure. I can stack and slide. I have 6 flat surfaces. What shape am I? So on number 3, we're going to go through that a little bit slower. I'm a solid figure. So we can cross out the circle because that's not a solid figure. I can stack. Well, both of these can stack and slide. Well, both of these can also slide. The cylinder can slide too. I have 6 flat surfaces. Well, let's look at the cylinder. How many flat surfaces does the cylinder have? Has its top, that's 1, and its bottom, that's 2. So it can't be the cylinder, which means it has to be the cube. So let's circle the cube. Nice job. Let's look at number 4. Here we go, number 4. I am a solid figure. I can slide. I have only one flat surface. What shape am I? Okay, so it says a solid figure. They're all solid figures. It can slide. Well, guess what? Spheres can't slide. They always roll. So not a sphere. And then it says, I only have one flat surface. Excuse me. Well, cylinders have how many flat surfaces? 1, 2. So it can't be the cylinder. Look, the cone only has one flat surface at the bottom that it sits on, right? So it's got to be the cone. Nice work. Number 5. I am a solid figure. I can roll. I do not have any flat surfaces. Oh, that's easy, you guys. Which shape doesn't have any flat surfaces? A sphere, you're right. So this sphere is the answer because that has a flat surface at the bottom, the cone does, and this isn't a solid figure. This is a flat shape. There you go. Number 6. Oh boy. Number 6. I am a flat shape. I do not have any hold on, number 6, let me see. I am a flat shape. I have 4 sides. All of my sides are the same length. Okay, so flat, 4 sides, same length. Because I was thinking, okay, well, triangles only have 3 sides, so it can't be a triangle. But these both have 4 sides. But which one has the sides that are the same length, the rectangle or the square? Yeah, the square. All the sides are the same length, so it's not the triangle. Nice work. Let's look at number 7. Are you ready? Number 7 says, I am a flat shape. I do not have any straight sides. What shape am I? What shape doesn't have any straight sides and only a round side? A circle. You're right. So circle is the answer and not a cone, because a cone is a 3D solid figure, and not the square because squares have straight sides. Okay, number 8. Here we go. Last one. I am a solid figure. I can roll. I have 2 flat surfaces. What shape am I? What shape? Yeah, a cylinder. A cylinder can roll if you put it on its side. It has 2 flat surfaces, and it's a solid figure. All right, so not a sphere and not a cube. Let's turn the page. Now, here we go. I'm going to read the directions, okay? And then we're going to do it together. This is actually the page that you're going to upload to edsby for today's assignment, okay? So, you're going to, here we go. Emily's teacher teaches the class a game. They have to give a classmate clues about the mystery shape. What clues can Emily give about this shape? What clues can we give about this shape? Oh, I know. We could say it's a solid figure. It has 2 flat sides and 1 round side. It can roll, stack, and slide. All right, so what is this shape? It's a cylinder. Okay, so I'm gonna write cylinder here, okay? So you can copy it. This is a cylinder. Oh, I need more crayon. Here we go. All right, so it's a cylinder. And it's, what makes it special? What makes the cylinder special, do you think? All right, maybe I'm gonna say it is a solid figure. All right. And we're gonna give some clues, okay? So what clues can we give about this shape? Think about how it looks, whether it or not it can roll, slide, or stack, okay? So here we go. It's a solid figure. It has 2 flat surfaces. It has 1 rounded surface, right? The side of it here. Okay, I'll zoom in so you can see that a little bit better. There you go. So it's a cylinder. It's a solid figure. It has 2 flat surfaces. It has 1 rounded surface. And we're going to say it can whoops, car. It can roll. And I'm going to make a list of all the things it can do. So I need to put a comma after. So I put comma in between each of those words I'm going to list. So it can roll, stack, and slide. I think that might be the only shape that does that roll, stack, and slide. I'll have to think about that. Let me scooch back so you can see all of it. There, hopefully you guys can see all that. All right, so cylinder, it's a solid figure, has 2 flat sides, 1 rounded side. It can roll, stack, and slide. It's a really special shape. My friends, after you finish writing that, you'll take a picture, upload it to edsby for today's assignment, and you are done with math. Now, there's a lot of math that we didn't get to this year because we were only doing a few math lessons out of the book a week. Please know that your math book that you have at home, you get to keep all summer. You don't have to bring it back. It is yours forever. I want you to try to work through some of the other topics we might not have gotten to. Okay, so keep your brain fresh this summer. This lesson only took us about 15 minutes. That's really short, okay? So maybe once a week you want to do a math lesson over the summer, okay? Keep your brain fresh, keep learning, keep growing, because we want to really blow our first grade teachers away with all of the amazing things that we can do. Okay, my friend? All right, if you're not done with this, you can pause the video. I'm actually going to stop sharing. And I want to wish you well. I love you. I miss you. And I hope to see you next week at our live lessons. Okay, we're still going to have live lessons next week, even though we won't have new assignments. Okay, friends? Have a wonderful day. I love you. I miss you. And I hope to see you on Monday. Have an awesome weekend. Goodbye.